me, the core of Ghost Recon game is about the fantasy of being a Spec Ops. We are doing everything we can to be as true and as authentic as possible to deliver the more precise fantasy of a Spec Ops.
The way I saw the Ghost Recon franchise evolve is at the core, nothing has changed in terms of we still want to be the ultimate simulation of being a Spec Op behind enemy lines.
They've taken the fantasy of being a ghost and given it sort of a more reality-based accessibility. And I think we've achieved that significantly with Breakpoint.
What has changed is the technology, because the technology is the foundation of what we do. Once you know the technology, it gives you the ideas about the gameplay elements. And if I look right now at the gameplay elements, the big thing we brought with Wildlands and Breakpoint is the freedom of choice, the capability of playing the missions the way you want.
To me, it was like if Ghost Recon was at the end of a cycle. We were making a linear game with Future Soldier, and I was like, there is something that doesn't suit, that doesn't match with Ghost Recon. And especially because we were working with so many experts, snipers, people who were thinking about all this unconventional warfare. And when you say unconventional, it doesn't match with a linear game. Since we are making a video game, it's to allow the players to express themselves, to set their own objectives, to play as they are.
If you take an example on Ghost Recon Wildlands, we knew that we were supporting lots of different play styles. You could play as a sniper if you choose to take a sniper rifle. You could be a panther if you wanted to stay very stealthy. We've gone further with Breakpoint by allowing the players to choose this class and announce it. It means that it brings you new gameplay items, new special abilities, and one of the benefits of it is that when you're playing in co-op, you know what role you're supposed to take, you know what role your friends want to take, and it gives an even bigger tactical approach to it.
Drones out.
Ghost lead, we're set.
Go.
What we really wanted to change and come with something very new can be summarized in the name, Breakpoint. When we were brainstorming about the future of Wildlands, we were like, okay, what do the people expect from a Ghost Recon game? One thing they expect a lot is the mastery, the fact that you're in charge, that you're planning, you're getting organized. What if we will cut this? What if we would send the ghost in a situation where you can't plan? You're sent to a place where your ex-brothers in arms turned against you, and again, you don't know why. So this had an impact in terms of the storytelling, which sent you in a situation where you couldn't plan for, but it has also an impact in terms of gameplay. So instead of having massive quantity of information about where you're going, we want the people to behave like detectives.
I usually say that Wildlands was a rough version of what we wanted to achieve. And when I say this, it's not because it was on purpose, it's just because it was hard to transform a linear game to a modern open world. When we started Breakpoint, I took time and I had many discussions with experts. And during all the discussions I had with these guys, they told me, but you know what? Sometimes it happens that we abort mission without fight, without meeting the enemy. And he said before they reached their objective, they had to abort just because one of them was sick and the other get injured because he has fallen. It's like, okay, so it means that the world could be your enemy. As soon as you are working with how the world can lead you to failure, I mean, thinking about the storyline and everything, we went into the breakpoint, the meaning of why not pushing the Ghost to a limit where it's not only the enemy who pushes you to the limit, but the world itself.